In this week's retro pop culture news, Little House on the Prairie is getting a reboot, and we have a lot more news to talk about, so don't turn that dial. What up to my peoples, and welcome to Retro Crunch. So the classic 70s TV show Little House on the Prairie, it's actually getting a reboot according to Entertainment Weekly. Now this isn't the first time that there was a reboot that was tried. Back in 2016 there was plans to do a movie, but that never got made. But it does look like Paramount Studios is serious about making a new series. Now I'm also hearing that there might be some cameos from people that were in the original show that might be in this new reboot. Some of you guys might remember Allison Arngrim. She actually played the bad girl Nellie Olson in the original series. And there's talks that she might be coming back as Mrs. Olson for this reboot if they'll take her. Other than that, it would be cool to see some more cameos, but just the fact that they're going to be making a reboot of this show, I'm very interested to see what they do with it. This was a hugely popular show in the 70s and 80s, and the original show ran for 9 seasons and over 200 episodes. And I remember watching this a ton as a kid. Even though it wasn't really one of my favorites, it seemed to be on all day long in the 80s. There's been a lot of interest in period pieces in movies and TV shows lately, so I'm not surprised that Paramount is wanting to do a new version of Little House on the Prairie. And the show is still in reruns to this day in over 30 countries worldwide. Also, the new streaming network Peacock, they just announced that they're going to start streaming the old episodes starting in December 2020, and that's this month. Oh, and here's a really cool fun fact about the show. Sean Penn, he actually made his acting debut on this show. And then next up, Night Court is officially getting a revival according to NBC. Now, John Larroquette, he's actually that cocky and smart aleck lawyer that we remember from the show. Well, he's set to produce and star in this sequel series. This is actually some really early news on the show. We don't know right now who else is going to be in it or when this show is going to be coming out. And then in some other reboot news, the Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane, he announced that he's working on a Revenge of the Nerds reboot. That movie is sacred ground to me, so good luck, Seth. And then these next stories that I'm going to talk about real quick are my favorites of the week. If you want to discover the secrets of Doc Brown's time-traveling Delorean, there's a book that's coming out in March of 2021 that is a must-have for anybody who wants to know about how the Delorean does time travel and all this cool information about it with pictures and stuff like that. And the coolest part about it is it's actually written by the director of Back to the Future. And then, oh my God, I found this really obscure Star Wars commercial that's on YouTube. And it's got some weird Star Wars related stuff in it, and I'm posting that down below for you guys. Then finally, if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff from back in the day, check out my next video right over there. I'll catch you on the flip side, and remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.